Did that just stop? No, it's still on. The light's steady. I'm recording because the system requires a continuous log during night rotation. If there's a gap longer than 30 seconds, it flags it, and then I have to write a report explaining why. Last time it took me 2 hours to phrase something that sounded normal. So I'm speaking. There was a sound just now. Not loud. Just absent suddenly. Like something that had been there the whole time decided not to be. I'll keep going. Time is 2:17. Corridor checks complete for Sector C. Doors sealed. Indicators all green. The panel says everything is functioning within acceptable parameters. I've been doing this long enough to recognize the baseline noise of the building. There's always something. The ventilation pulling, the low hum behind the walls, the soft clicks from the relay boxes when they cycle. Even when I don't notice it directly, it's there. It fills the space. A minute ago it didn't. It went completely flat. Not quiet, flat. Like the air itself paused. I waited for it to come back before speaking, because I thought maybe I'd imagined it. But then the system timer hit 20 seconds, and I had to start the log. So, continuing. I'm seated at the desk facing the monitor wall. For camera feeds, all static angles. Hallways, storage, the stairwell. Nothing moving. There's never anything moving at this hour. That's part of the job. Confirming that nothing changes. I just check, record, confirm, repeat. That's the routine. And the routine is important. They stress that during training. Maintain consistency. Trust the indicators. Don't overinterpret. I'm not overinterpreting. The hum is back now. I can hear it again. Sounds normal. Maybe slightly louder than before. But that might just be because I'm paying attention to it. 2:19. There's a checklist item about auditory anomalies. I'm supposed to note anything persistent or patterned. This wasn't persistent. It lasted maybe 3 seconds? 4? I'll mark it as non-recurring. No, I won't mark it yet. I'll wait. The system logs audio too, technically, but only at low fidelity. It's not meant for this kind of thing. It compresses everything down into a kind of background smear. You can't isolate details, which is fine. It's not required. The recording I'm making now is just to satisfy the continuity rule. 30 seconds. Keep talking. Don't leave gaps. There was another. No, that was just the relay clicking. Normal. I'm gonna check the time again. 2:21. That's strange. I don't remember 2 minutes passing. I mean, I must have been talking, so of course it passed, but it doesn't feel like it did. I'll rewind the counter. No, I can't rewind it. It's a live log, right? It's fine. Everything's fine. The cameras are still the same. Corridor C is empty. Storage room door is closed. Stairwell light is steady. There's a reflection on camera 3 that I don't recognize. It's probably just the angle. Sometimes the overhead lights catch on the polished floor and create shapes that look like something else. I'll lean forward. No, it's still there. It looks like a darker strip across the middle of the frame, but it's too straight to be a reflection. Almost like a shadow, except there's nothing casting it. I should check the timestamp on the feed. Says 2:21. Same as here. Good. That means it's live. I'm supposed to trust the indicators. Maintain consistency. Don't overinterpret. I'm not. I'm just describing what I see because that's part of the log. The strip is slightly moving, not across the frame, shifting in place, like it's adjusting its position by very small increments. That doesn't make sense. If it were a lighting issue, it would either stay fixed or flicker, not move like that. I'm gonna switch to camera 3 full screen. Done. It's clearer now. It's not a strip. It's the floor. Or it's where the floor should be. The tiles are there, but the alignment looks off. Like the pattern has been nudged a few millimeters to the side in one section, but not the others. I know that corridor. I walked it less than an hour ago. The tiles are perfectly aligned. They have to be. That's part of the inspection criteria. This is... Hold on. There it is again. The hum. No, it didn't stop this time. It dipped. Like the volume dropped for a second, then came back. And when it did, the image shifted. I didn't touch anything. The tiles, they're back to normal. The dark strip is gone. Camera 3 looks exactly like it always does. I'm gonna check the other feeds. Camera 1, unchanged. Camera 2, unchanged. Camera 4, there's a delay. The timestamp says 2:22, but the clock here just ticked to 2:23. That's not possible. The feeds are synced. They're always synced. I'll refresh it. It didn't change. Still 2:22, but the seconds are counting. 02:22:14, 15, 16. So it's moving just behind. I don't know how long it's been behind. I didn't notice before. I should have noticed. That's part of the job. Monitor for discrepancies. I'm monitoring. I'm speaking. The system hasn't flagged anything. No alerts. No warnings. Everything is within acceptable parameters. That's what it says. I'm gonna do a quick manual check. Stand up, walk to the corridor, confirm visually. That's allowed as long as I keep the recording going. I'm taking the recorder with me. 2:24. Standing now. The chair just made a noise I've never heard before. Not loud, just wrong. Like it bent slightly when I stood up, but it didn't. I'm at the door, opening it. The corridor is empty. The tiles are aligned. Everything looks exactly like it should. I'll step out. 1 step. 2. The air feels heavier here. Not physically, just like it's harder to ignore. I'm walking to the spot where the distortion was on the camera. Counting steps. 7, 8. I'm there. Looking down. The tiles are normal. Perfectly straight lines. No gaps. No shifts. I'm going to crouch. Touching the seam between 2 tiles. It's smooth. There's no misalignment. Nothing. The hum just dipped again. I felt it this time. Not heard, felt. Like pressure changing. I'm looking up. The corridor looks longer than it did when I came out. That's not possible. The far door should be still there, but it looks farther. By maybe a few steps. Maybe it's just perspective. I'm crouching. I'll stand. Standing. No. It still looks farther. I'm gonna turn around. The control room door is closer. Too close. I only took 8 steps. It shouldn't be this near. I can reach it in 3. I'm not moving yet. I'm just looking. The camera in the corner, camera 3, is pointed right at me. I can see the red indicator light. That means it's active, which means I should be on the monitor right now. I'm gonna go back inside. 3 steps. Opening the door. Back at the desk. Looking at camera 3. There's no one in the corridor. The feed is empty. Timestamp. 2 hours 22 minutes and 47 seconds. Still behind. I'm not in the frame, but I was just there. I was standing directly under the camera. I know the exact spot. I stood on it. The system would have captured me. Unless the feed isn't behind. Unless it's not reaching that moment at all. I'm gonna check the other cameras again. Camera 1, empty. Camera 2, Empty. Camera 4. Stairwell. There's something off about the railing. Slightly misaligned. Just like the tiles were. And it's shifting. Very slowly. The seconds on that feed read 2:23 now. It's catching up. Or I am. I don't know which. The hum is steady again. For now. I'm supposed to log anomalies as they occur. I'm doing that. This is the log. Continuous. No gaps. The system requires it. If I stop speaking, it flags it. If it flags it, someone reviews it. If someone reviews it, I'm not sure what they would see, because the cameras aren't showing me. And if they check the audio, they'll hear this, but they won't see where I was when I said it, or where I am now. 2:26. The timer is moving normally. The feeds are almost synced again. Almost. There's still a few seconds missing. Or ahead. I can't tell. The hum hasn't dipped in the last minute. Everything looks stable. Within acceptable parameters. I'm gonna keep recording. That's the rule. Maintain continuity. No gaps. Even if... There it is again. The dip. Shorter this time. And when it came back, the chair is closer to the door than it was before. I didn't move it. I haven't touched it since I stood up. It's just slightly off. Like the tiles were. Like the railing. Like the distance in the corridor. I'm still speaking. The system is still recording. Everything is still. I'll keep going. I won't stop. Because if I stop, and it shifts again, I won't know what changed. And if I keep talking, at least there's a record of when it doesn't.